Hello there, warriors and weirdos. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another AURORA reaction, and this time it's to the song Forgotten Love. And this song title already just has me thinking about all of the different loves that I've had in my life and how some of them are so distant that, yes, at times they're forgotten, but only momentarily. I feel like there's always a piece of us that remembers where we came from. Just given our own chronology, we're not going to forget all of the experiences that we've had. And forgotten loves sometimes are the most bittersweet because then you tend to look fondly on them with rose-tinted glasses, but also you can neglect in that same breath maybe some of the issues with that love you faced. It was an imperfect love. And as is the case with love, it is often imperfect. It is often difficult, and we're unsure of ourselves then, and the way we view it now in the present retrospectively doesn't map on to the reality that was. There's so much to talk about as it relates to love and memory and forgotten loves, but I just would rather let AURORA do the talking and singing. So before jumping into this, let's please thank Conrad the Quirky for making this request. And as always, in Conrad fashion, he dedicates this to me, the great Sohum, and the warriors and weirdos. Much love to you all. Now, let's jump in.
I need to take off my shoes. It's just better. Life is better without shoes.
Actually true. I feel feet so constricted in shoes.
Can you tell if I'm cold? If I'm out of daydreams? If I lose what is lost? Will a new love awaken me?
Will a new love awake me?
When I'm blind in the dark, that you drown me in daylight. Don't swim with me, darling.
What is that effect underneath her voice here? I don't think it's actually maybe it's more of an instrument than an effect. Do you hear this? It's like a bit of feedback. Crackly. I forget how emotions dance when they aren't inside of me. That line right there deserves, what is it called for writing? Is it a Pulitzer? Peabody Award? Something like that, right? I gotta think about that. I forgot how emotions dance when they aren't inside of me. It's like I forgot how to empathize if they weren't my own emotions. Because if I'm not feeling it, then what is it? You know? The skill of empathy. And it is a skill.
When they aren't inside of me, I forget how the sun feels when she isn't around me.
Wow.
Sweeter when something is missing.
Wow.
I'm in love with the heart inside. It makes me feel alive. If I'm left with the rose in my hair, let it go. It's the beauty forgotten love, and I don't care if you don't understand or cry. It's the beauty forgotten love.
Vocals. sure what I'm not sure what she's saying right here. Also, I'm hearing that like kind of gravelly, cracky, crackly, crack, snack crackle pop effect underneath. Right there. She's just gleefully dancing. The beauty of forgotten love. Wow.
Discover new music at listener-powered KES.
Forgotten love. It's hard to move on from heartbreak, because if you were with that person for an extended period of time, or you were emotionally attached to them in a meaningful way, it's part of you leaving, right? You become entwined with one another. Your souls connect. Literal oxytocin bonds you. Vasopressin keeps you together. And if it's gone, it's not forgotten, at least not in the same sense that we would think about just memory, because we can momentarily forget things, but our bodies are very good at telling us what's what. You know, the mind can play tricks on the self. The body often does not do that. The body feels what it feels, and if we're feeling pain and grieving, we should fully indulge those painful feelings, even if it hurts the most, because how are we going to ever reconcile the forgotten love? And how are we going to find new love, a new awakening, if we're stuck on the old? And again, like, healing and grieving, it's not a linear process ever. And it almost feels like a little bit too systematized to say, hey, wait to, enter a new relationship to completely heal from the love you had before. I mean, there's probably a good threshold for how much time you should take between things. And if you actually spent any intentional time processing and healing, that's well and good, but it may never be 100%. And maybe that's an improper expectation that oftentimes we can set on ourselves. And maybe these forgotten loves, they will never be forgotten. They'll kind of exist in the background of who we are. And, I write a lot of songs in my spare time, which spare time is very hard to come by these days, but I love music and I plan to be a musician. That's my goal. That's my dream in life, actually. It's why, this reaction channel is so important and meaningful to me, because it's all about spreading my love for music and having a platform to eventually share my own. One of the songs that I have in the works is oh God, what is it called? I should know this. Can I find it in my Google Drive? I gotta look it up by the lyrics. I'll give you a bit of a sneak peek, at least lyrically, and maybe a part of the melody. Okay, so this song is called August. The story is about a girl that I met in August. We, got together. We sort of fell in love almost immediately. Things were so right, and all of a sudden we just couldn't be together. And I don't think about that person much anymore, but I think about the concept of forgotten loves and lost loves and those who we had in our past. And sometimes you remember that person just randomly, right? You're reading the newspaper. Who am I kidding? We're not reading the newspaper, all right? We're scrolling TikTok or YouTube Shorts, or you're on Sohum Reactions. Please subscribe. And all of a sudden something randomly triggers your memory, and then you're reminded of that person. And so the chorus is, now you're a face in the crowd, a soul I knew, a pretty haze of yesterday. Don't leave me, you're the one I need, won't you stay somewhere near? Something like that. That would be part of the chorus, maybe the early part, maybe it would build into another larger second chorus later on the line, but that's the idea, is now you were this person I loved, but now you're only a face that I can remember in a crowd. I knew you, I no longer know you in the same way that I thought, and there was love there, and it feels weird that it was, and now it isn't in the same capacity, but I still have those, there's like residue, you know what I mean? Sneak peek, that's what I said. You're not going to get the full thing until it's fully done. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Another amazing Aurora song. I hope you enjoyed listening alongside me today. If you did and would like to request an Aurora reaction yourself, or maybe any other artist for that matter, I'm totally game. You can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.